it is the monster, Naoya Inoue, against Inoue-Nery for the Undisputed Junior Featherweight Championship.
This fight is compelling because of the knockout power that both Inoue-Nery and Naoya Inoue possess. This fight can end at any moment, and it can end abruptly and violently.
Naoya Inoue makes history. The legend of the monster continues to grow.
Creo que es lo más grande a lo que puede llegar un peleador. Es como los futbolistas que se preparan toda su vida para llegar a un mundial, es lo mismo. Esto es más grande que ser campeón del mundo, son los 4, es Undisputed.
まだちょっと想像はできないんですけど、とてつもない興行だなと、そんな風な今は気持ちでいっぱいです。
The Tokyo Dome, the same place where Buster Douglas pulled off the upset of the century against Mike Tyson. 55,000 fans to see Naoya Inoue put his undisputed junior featherweight title on the line against Panterita Inoue-Nery.
Fighting at the Tokyo Dome. You know, I remember when Mike Tyson faced Buster Douglas there. The biggest upset, one of the biggest upsets in boxing history. What does it say about Inoue's star power? The fact that he can fill that arena with 55,000 people shows you right there that he's a rock star fighter.
The monster Inoue.
思い的には、タイソン以来の、ドームで、誰しもができる会場ではないので、そこは誇りを持って、当日リングに上がりたいなと思ってます。
And trust me,
Who's a real villain
Japanese fans do not like Inoue-Nery.
Well, the best thing about this fight is that Inoue has an actual villain. A few years back, Nery came in and tested positive for an illicit substance for his fight with Yamanaka. He knocks the Japanese fighter out. Then in the rematch, he comes in 3 pounds overweight, knocks him out quicker. He's a villain.
Yo pienso que es una señal. Si ahí perdió el invicto Mike Tyson, también puede perder el invicto Naoya Inoue. Mike Tyson sí era un monstruo de verdad. Él sí era un asesino. Entonces, creo que estoy contento con que hayan hecho la pelea en el Tokyo Dome.
毎度そんな予想を立てられながら試合をしているんで、別に会場関係なく、いつも通りの気持ちで挑むだけです。
What is it, in my opinion, that makes Inoue unstoppable? What stands out to me with his boxing style is that he's able to adapt to any style that's in front of him.
And this fight is over. What an impressive knockout victory for the monster.
He has skill sets that can counterpunch if he have a forward-coming fighter. He can march forward. He's very schooled, has great, tremendous footwork, great balance, excellent jab. He's the total package in what you want to see in a fighter, and his punching power is like no other in speed.
Here comes Inoue, that destructive, decisive power, does it again!
What surprises me about Naoya Inoue is his level of anticipation. It seems like he knows what you're going to do before you do it. And once you do it, he's got an answer for you. And I think that's really what's so impressive about Naoya Inoue. I mean, he's just a complete punishment machine.
He did it again! Knockout victory for the monster!
Inoue is the closest thing that there is in boxing to a pure predator. And I see all these fighters who are supposedly good to great, and they don't know how to cut off the ring. You never have to tell Inoue how to cut off the ring.
Inoue would throw a shot and then hook. Ooh. Big right hand there, backed up to Tapales.
The way he was able to orchestrate that knockout, even with Tapales having that high guard up, and he was able to penetrate through that guard and find that knockout and basically make him quit.
He's not gonna make it up. Naoya Inoue makes history.
It shows you how exceptional Inoue is.
He is now the undefeated, undisputed super bantamweight champion of the world, Naoya, the monster Inoue.
まず2階級での4団体統一っていうものをまず成し遂げたことを 見せれたのかなっていうのは思いますね。
The only thing that surprises me about Inoue is how good he continues to be.
まあどっからどう考えてもライトフライ級でデビューする19歳がそんな怪物なんてあだ名つけられたらまあプレッシャーでしかないですよね。まあ、あとはもうそうなってしまったからにはそうするしかないっていう気持ちでやってましたね。まあ全部が強みですよね。それが強みだと思ってます。まあ功績とかないですね。まあただ本当に無事に自分が理想とするまあその理想とするものがわからないですけどいいこのボクシングの終わりがあればいいなと思ってます。
What surprises me about Inoue is that in this climate and the nature of boxing now, many guys don't fight the best on a consistent basis. What's surprising to me is that Inoue is that throwback type of fighter. He fights the best each and every time out, and that's the reason why he is where he is today.
まあプレッシャーはないですね。ただその責任っていうのも特に今は全然考えてなくて、だからボクシング界に何かを残したいからやるのであれば多分もうここから先は結果って出ないと思うんですよ。自分が勝ち残りたいっていう気持ちがないとここから先は多分勝ち残れないと思うんで。
I describe Luis Panterita Neri as a wild card because he's wild. He comes forward, he attacks, he knows what to do on the offense. I mean, he's offensively sound.
Neri is the perfect hybrid of boxer-puncher. He can come forward and be aggressive to the body. He has hard punches from that southpaw stance, but he can get on the back foot and box brilliantly as well.
If you allow Luis Neri to gain momentum and come forward and start landing that left hand and he gains confidence, it's gonna be a long night for you because he's gonna be in your grill.
Neri all over it! Get crazy and he survives! Unbelievable!
Neri's stubborn, a little bit rebellious, has some skill, good counterpuncher, can come forward, good banger, has a ton of experience traveling. He's been to Japan before. He has experience there and he's won big over in Japan. So he's dangerous. I think he's dangerous for Inoue as well. And he's a fighter that's determined. He's not scared of anyone.
Right now we're at Cloudcroft here in New Mexico. We're about to do some running. We're warming up, you know, as you can see right here. We're about to start the morning run. We do this about 3 times a week. And then get ready for the morning. Then after here, we go to training.
Nadie es invencible. Todos, siempre hay alguien mejor que tú. Siempre hay alguien que va a pegar más fuerte que tú. Solamente necesita un peleador que no le importe y le falte el respeto, es todo. Como Nonito y como lo voy a hacer yo.
Yeah, we're like at 12,000 feet of elevation. You know, we're going uphill, so it's gonna help him strengthen his legs and help him with his breathing and whatnot.
Si quieres terminarlo, yo creo que puedes terminarlo, nada más con calma.
Derek, dile I'm not a quitter, bro.
¿Dónde?
Dile I'm not a quitter. Dile I'm a winner.
That rhymes though.
Dile, come on, dale carrilla al Pantera. Right now, Luis is training like he's never trained before. You know, it's a huge fight. He's been training since January. Samir has really been focusing on helping me with everything, you know, just complementing the style that he has as a warrior, but also focusing on every aspect, you know? Styles makes fights. So this is gonna be a fight that they're gonna really test each other out. because Inoue-Nery carries a punch that really think they're underestimating his power. I believe in this camp he's over 110% doing preparation, so the discipline is there. We know that, I mean, Inoue is already a disciplined fighter. We're expecting nothing less but just a war in there, you know? He's actually, I mean, he's relaxed, he's confident, he's very disciplined. Definitely not taking it lightly. We're training hard for a really big fight, you know. Inoue is a big fighter. We're respecting him, we know his power, we know his speed, but in the ring is gonna be a different story.
Tengo la certeza de que voy a ganar la pelea, no me preocupa. No me preocupa Inoue, no me preocupa su pegada, no me preocupa su velocidad. Yo sé cómo contrarrestar esos golpes. Que estoy haciendo una buena preparación, estaría preocupado si no lo hubiera hecho. Quiero hacer las tres. Ganar al Inoue, comprobar que soy libra por libra y ser indiscutido.
Make no mistakes, May 6th, we're coming for you. We're coming for you, Inoue.
Inoue, lo siento mucho, pero voy por el 3-0. 3-0 en Japón.
まあもちろん対戦相手として評価してるからこその今回このタイミングで組まれたと思うんで、まあ強みは、まあ、もちろんパワーもあるし、まあ、打たれ強さもあるし、まあやっぱハートがついたところも、強みに入ってくるのかなとは思いますね。
Sí, tengo ya unos 3 años queriendo pelear con él. Afortunadamente se dio la oportunidad y la estamos tomando con seriedad. Bueno, es un peleador, es de élite. Está entre los mejores peleadores. Es rápido, es fuerte, pero tiene puntos débiles y le entran golpes.
まあ多分リングに上がったら会場は多分どこも同じだと思うんですよ。多分会場入りした時とか入場する時にそれを多分感じると思うんで、そこはすごく楽しみですね。
Soy un peleador quizá no tan rápido, pero soy muy fuerte. Tengo una buena pegada, aguanto golpes, soy inteligente arriba del ring. Soy el peleador adecuado para vencer y no. Pegada y aguante y corazón. Yo soy un peleador que se muere en el ring, otros van y tienen miedo.
What a body shot by Inoue-Nery, and what a left hand by Inoue.
And Inoue-Nery's hurt, and down he goes!
One thing you can never have enough of in boxing, even in Japan, bad guys. In addition to being the villain, Nery does bring a lot to this fight. He's beaten top fighters, he's beaten undefeated fighters, he's 29 in the prime of his career, and he comes again having twice beaten a Japanese fighter.
I think for Inoue, he's gonna have to earn his respect early because the more confident Inoue-Nery gets in his offense, the better he's gonna be.
What makes this fight compelling? The fact that someone is willing to step into the ring with Inoue with all his success over the years.
Right hand to the body is a good one. And a big right hand that comes in. Great one from Inoue.
The monster on the attack. Right hand hurts him. Oh, a huge right hand from the monster. And then he chases him down. Uppercut. Body shot again. My, oh my. Knockout victory for the great Naoya Inoue as advertised.
Me sentí muy contento, realmente es la oportunidad que he estado esperando en toda mi carrera, en toda mi vida. Me gusta pelear con los mejores del mundo. Para ser el mejor del mundo hay que pelear con los mejores. Inoue es el mejor del momento y estoy agradecido y motivado por esta nueva oportunidad de pelear con el mejor libra por libra del mundo y poder limpiar mi nombre en Japón.
一発のパンチ力はもちろんあるなという印象は受けますけど、それより、映像を見てる限りすごく打たれ強い選手だなというものは感じますし、そういったところを ストロングポイントで上げるならばそこかなと思います。
There's no way this fight goes the distance. I think it's gonna end explosively, it's gonna end violently, and it's gonna end with somebody put to sleep. Because that's the dynamics of what both fighters bring to the table. Inoue could do it in so many more different ways, but Nery knows how to do it with that left hand. And I think that's what's really impressive. And I don't know that anybody's gone to the body on Naoya Inoue the way that Luis Panterita Nery will be going to the body. That could be a difference maker, but I still see Naoya Inoue finding a way.
This fight will play out. It'll be competitive early, some back and forth, and then boom, lights out. Inoue's gonna turn Nery's lights out.
We sometimes overuse the word greatness.
Always possible that you can overlook a fighter such as Nery, but only someone as great as Inoue could. I don't think when Inoue's reputation and national pride are at stake, I don't think that Inoue is likely to underestimate a guy like Inoue-Nery. Not under these circumstances.
Gano por knockout. No hay de otra. Yo sé que se va a ir él o me voy a ir yo, pero estoy seguro de que se va a ir él. Por knockout.
という強豪を迎えるにあたって自分の中ですごく気を引き締めていかなければいけない戦いだなと思いますので、過去一仕上げなければならないと思ってますし、